Hellóztok! A nagy sidequestezések után most már mehetünk tovább végre egy kicsit a main story-val, bár még mindig van ezernyi sidequest, amit meg kell csinálni. Azon gondolkoztam, hogy a 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 goblinunk azt mondta, hogy csatlakozhatunk, vagy nem, mert akkor megy nélkülünk. És ez real? Hogy most választhatunk? Hogy nem megyünk vele? De abba bele fog halni, hogyha egyedül oda megy, nem? Szóval így is úgy is mennünk kéne. Nem? Vagy csak én gondolom bele dolgokat? Nem tudok betelni ezzel. Annyira jól néz ki. Szóval igen, ott jártunk, hogy 𝕍𝕉𝕋et kéne mentenünk. Mentsünk? Azzal kezdjünk. Kezdjünk azzal, hogy 𝕍𝕉𝕋et mentünk szerintem. Aha. Úgy érzem, már sokat fogunk arra járni. Hallottam egy olyat, hogyha a pitchet itt fentebb húzzuk, akkor nem lesz robot hangja a karakternek elvileg. És jól kipróbáljuk. Jónak hallatszódik.
Blockade. Hogwarts poachers are already here.
Nem jó hír.
Could the Phoenix be in there?
Úgy érzem, itt lesz egy kis csata. A minimapról ítélve.
Should have stayed at the castle.
My skills are way.
Hú, de megijedtem. Pedig tudtam, hogy jönnek. Na jó. Oh my god, de jó, de jó, de jó. Ó, lesznek itt még elegen, úgy látom. Ahogy megláttam az előbb. Let me see.
More poachers.
Meglepő. Téged.
Such arrogance, thinking you could best me.
That was surprising.
Öld meg.
You're quite a few of my friends in the ground, and I shan't forget that.
Na?
I will not be your...
Oops.
Your poaching days are over. The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Ó, nem erre. De? De. Csak én láttam. Ó, de megijedtem. Yes, yes.
They say you're hard to hit.
Bye.
That won't stop me.
Ja, jöjjelek meg azért. Visszajövök. Kedvedért. Itt hagytam volna, de lehet, hogy nem lett volna jó a történet számára.
There it is again.
Where? Itt? Lemaradtam, úgy érzem. Túl gyorsan jöttem. Véletlen volt. Van létre! Gondoltak rám a játékfejlesztők. Véletlenül megnyomtam a kontrollt. És vannak fent spiderek. Extreme danger. Spider! És biztos, hogy erre kell jönni. Bye. Oh. Még vagy te? Ez is leesett. Ezt kapta? Hol van? Minimapon ott van, de nem látom, hogy hol van. Big Spidey! Oh shit, that's not Spidey. Ezt miért a földre nyomtam? Bocsi, magamba folytattam a szót. Na, közeledek szerintem. Yes.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Innen el tudlak érni? Ja, hogy őt csak elvihetem.
Let's get you back. It seems happy to come with me. I wonder if it could travel in the knapsack.
Ezt hittem ugyanúgy meg kell harcolni vele? Méghozzá gyorsan is megvoltam úgy teljesen. Leadom, hogy meglegyen, meg kirakom, hogy meglegyen.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deek, and I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens.
Whoa.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke.
De az a szalomat meg itt eltüntette.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Megnézem gyorsan. Ez nagyon menően néz ki. Ez a kedvencem. Eddig. Wow! Nice. Gyorsan csinálok neked egy-két dolgot, hogy jól legyél. Akkor ilyet kapsz. Hát, ha tetszik. Tetszik neki. Már vártam, hogy mehessek. Ebből baj lesz, előre érzem. Jöhet a dráma.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does 𝕬𝕝 know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If 𝕬𝕝 will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing 𝕬𝕝. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle 𝕬𝕝 this time. As for my uncle, he's not an ℉ anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgiving curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with 𝕬𝕝, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Nem mondj ilyet. Elpirulok. Jöhet Natty. Őt is meghallgatjuk.
Are you ready to put an end to 𝕍𝕠?
Ajaj.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take 𝕍𝕠 down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and 𝕍𝕠. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
3 emberrel is kell beszélnem, mi vagyok én? Extrovertált. Megint havas lett a aljam, pedig nem is iszik a hó.
Oh, 𝕬𝕗, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus
Amúgy
ℍ𝕠.
tényleg kevésbé robotos a hangom.
And I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now 𝕍𝕠 has taken my darling 𝕬𝕗.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. 𝕍𝕠 approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help 𝕍𝕠 wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest 𝕍𝕗 is paying the price.
Have you helped 𝕍𝕠 since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about 𝕍𝕗, but he'd never want
Jen?
me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that 𝕍𝕠 will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against 𝕍𝕠, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. 𝕐𝕐𝕪 works at 𝕬𝕬𝕟rags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take 𝕍𝕠 down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood. We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, 𝕬𝕟, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But Do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. 𝕬𝕠𝕪 does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Élen úszni jól esik biztos. Az új ruhám tönkre megy.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ajaj. I don't like this. Zene is olyan. Hallod, ugolj már át, ne legyél már. Hátulra megyek. Gyere.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. 𝕍𝕠𝕝𝕪 will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Wow, ezt eddig észre sem vettem, hogy itt van.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Pillanat, kirabolok mindent.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Hey.
Ki beszél hozzám? Felettem van valaki? Yes, are full! Nem tudom kinyitni.
𝕍𝕠𝕝𝕪. Natty must be here somewhere.
Ez jó lesz. De ne ugyanaz, hülye gyerek. Ups. Te még velem vagy, nem? Oh. Mindjárt jövök, Natty. Jelenek. Ezzel nem értem meg bejönni. Nice.
𝕐𝕁𝕝𝕪's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Vagy itt lesz.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. 𝕬𝕝. He will tell you what you over here.
Jó.
𝕍𝕠𝕝𝕪. 𝕬𝕝𝕪.
Ah! Azt hittem a könyv lesz,
Mr.
de...
𝕬𝕝, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. 𝕬𝕝, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
Miért nekem
My
mondod?
pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Azt mondod, hogy visszafelé is lesz harc. Én már megöltem mindenkit.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Hát nem volt itt senki. Belettem ijesztve. Megörültem, hogy harcolni kell visszafelé is. Biztos azt hitte, hogy nem ölök meg senkit.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. 𝕬𝕗𝕚 told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and 𝕐𝕐𝕪.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Nem könyvet kellett megtalálnom. Mindegy.
Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Ezzel is megválnánk. És még van egy pop is questünk, mielőtt tovább mennénk a főszálon. És megint ott fogok kikötni.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help. At least we're out of the classroom.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me.
Miért mondom el?
He's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it.
Nem tudom befogni a szám.
Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, 𝕬𝕗𝕚. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find. Ferdinand is every bit a prat, but hanging him in the Hog's Head.
That was me. Most mi van? Nincs vége a küldeniek? Mennem kell valahova? Mit kell csinálnom? Nem lett vége a küldeniek, nem adta be a hangot. Vártam. Akkor menjünk tovább a főszálon. Azt javaslom.